Hi traders, Tuesday afternoon here. It's 3:51 p.m. and we're just going to take a brief overview across the markets and current positions we've got running in the Lifestyle Traders Club. First and foremost, let's start with the dollar index. Last week we had key reversal day, bullish engulfing candle at major support with triple peak divergence. Now, yesterday was bank holiday in the US and China, and through the London session we saw a resumption of dollar strength, only then to see it fade away towards the close of play as London was coming to a close. And then through the Asian session, what we saw, we can't see it on this chart right now, but if we go across to the euro, we'll see that after yesterday we've seen the continuation of dollar strength. Now, what we're looking for here is opportunities on how we can trade this market. There is obviously the end of day signal, the key reversal day that you could have traded, but for our risk appetite we prefer to have smaller stops and look to get in on a more aggressive trading opportunity should it present itself. So here we would traditionally look for a change of cyclical pattern, something like that up here, or we'll wait for that once we break through this trend line here, and we'll look for maybe a retest of the trend line or in and around the 123.60 zone once we get a break and close below. Ultimately, we're looking for this market to run down into 120.50 zone, and if we break through that, it'll be 116. From there, we'll be looking for long-term holds on the euro long. Our mid-term bias is euro strength and dollar weakness, but for now we're trading the correction, which is a short-term dollar strength. So right now it's a bit of patience involved on the euro. Moving across to sterling, well, we've got a trade that's running very nicely here. Although we are struggling to break through the 1.4 barrier, it keeps making those pushes and then sort of fails. So we traded this move here from, I'll show you the exact trade we took. Drop down to the 4-hourly chart. We traded this move here, and then we're looking at running this down into structure where we should see an ABCD completion. Intraday traders took a short from here. Most of them have 1-to-1 objectives as a first target, so that's hit target. Second position, as you can see, is pretty much break even. You just got to sit and let this one play out right now. We had an initial spike this morning on rumours of the UK having privileged access to the single market. The question is, was it a rumor that triggered an algo to spike the market? Who knows? What we can see is though that the market is now trapped between 140 and 139.50. So these three blue lines, we're looking to see the market break one side or the other, and then we should eventually, it's not taking the route we would like. We'd like it to get there a lot faster. Obviously the fastest route A to B is a straight line, but unfortunately with trading that doesn't always happen. So we're looking for this market to drop down into 136, where we'll then be looking for buy signals. Our analysis on dollar yen was pretty much on point. Initially we were looking at longs from 108.50s. We got a few nice trades out of there, although not making anything really, because we were looking at the market really to push on to 113. So a lot of us, we got our first trade, making the second one risk free, and then the market came down, took us out, and it happened a couple of times, and then we bided our time waiting for the market to get in this little trap zone we've drawn here, the red line and blue line. The market did that. We had a buy limit waiting at 106, stops down at 105.50. So we're currently 112 pips up, so about 2.25, 2.3% up on this trade at present. Looking for it to pull back into this region here before taking further long trades, and then we'll be looking to run it up into the 110.40s before looking to buy the next one around 108.50, running on to 113. So we've already got our sort of yen trade mapped out here, because although midterm we're looking for dollar weakness, we believe that we'll see more yen weakness. Okay, so moving across now to Aussie dollar, you can see intraday we're looking at this head and shoulders pattern that was forming. The question is how to trade it, and we were waiting for sell limits up here with stops above. The news last night didn't quite take us up. the RBA minutes. So now it's a matter of just biding our time, see if we can get a trading opportunity from this point here to run down into the 77.50s. Last but not least, currency we'll look at today is the Kiwi. So we're currently short Kiwi. We took a trade through here, the 4 hourly ring high at this point here. We also then took another trade, which was a retest of structure through this point here. Triggered us in early hours of the night. Stops above structure, and you can see it's meandering a little bit. First target's been met. Question is now it's how far is it going to drop, and this is something that we disclose to all our Lifestyle Traders Club members. You know, we keep them fully up to speed with market movements, news announcements and trade alerts should anything be pending. Another market we're currently short is gold from the 4 hour. This one's running extremely well. We traded this candle through here. You can see there's our point. And we're looking at this running down into 1310. We can see we've put it down to 1300, but we're actually looking for 1310. We were looking to add in around 1344. The market didn't quite get there, so never mind. This is one trade we will let run. And that's it pretty much for the markets today. Oil, we wanted to see it push up a little bit higher to 63 before looking for sell signals. But guys, obviously this is free video content we are passing out, just so you can get an idea of who we are, what we do, how we analyze the market. And you know, there's nothing more pleasurable for us as educators and trainers to watch our graduates that attend all our webinars making consistent gains. And you know, it's a very interactive system that we have. It's not just us talking to you. We actually give you tasks, challenges. We're constantly asking you questions throughout all the live trading sessions. And you know, we've only been operational now since September the 23rd, I think it is. And you know, the results we're having with our traders are astronomical. And you know, just looking at that, it goes a long way to show that the current traders we have are bringing new traders to us, saying, you know, you've got to come here, you've got to come and see these guys. They're the real deal, because we do everything in front of you. You know, there's no hidden agendas. What we do, what we say is exactly the same thing. We analyze the markets, we show you what we're doing, and you know, we give you valid explanations why we're doing it. So if you do like our content, or if this is the first video you've seen, then what I'd suggest is maybe have a run through a few of our other YouTube videos. Get a general gist of how we analyze the market, kind of trade setups we do, and you'll get a feel for us as traders. And you know, if that resonates well with you, then you know, first thing you should do is drop us an email and hit join club on the website. I'll put a link down below. But if you do like the content, please, there's one way to let us know, and that's very, very simple. All you have to do is hit like, comment below, share it with some fellow traders, and hit subscribe. Once you hit subscribe, it's free. It just means all the videos, as and when they're released, gets published and straight into your inbox. So no need to come looking for them, they'll come straight to you. Okay guys, listen, have a great day. Remember, there's FOMC meeting minutes tomorrow and the Bank of England inflation report. So trade carefully.